What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Trenton Gibson, and I appreciate the love and support for the channel so far. It's been amazing. And in our college basketball season, the non-conference is over. So I want to jump in and see what the biggest stars were doing, how they did throughout the whole non-conference, and what can we expect now that conference play comes. Conference play is what matters. It's what gets us into March, what gets us into the tournament. So we got to be prepared. We got to do all these good things. And I want to break these things down so we can know what to expect coming in January and February. But until then, let's get to it. And welcome to the program. Okay, guys, we have Caleb Wilson, number 8 right here, playing for the number 12 North Carolina Tar Heels. He's averaging 21 and 11. That got my attention. I really want to break down the film. Now, off top, I don't think North Carolina is really using him the best way as far as a way in development. Now, I understand basketball development, in my opinion, is dying. I think, you know what I'm saying, the coaches are going to take what they can get from you, you know what I'm saying, and get to it. Like, that's all they're going to do, not really looking to develop. And the reason why I say that is he's the foreman, but in the film I'm watching, they're not really showing off his skills. He's just really just playing off talent, off raw ability. Now they have a few sets for him. This first set is for him. And we're going to get to it. And this is something I said the Banter could get some into his game. So we got, you know what I'm saying, a little Iverson here. We're clearing this side. So we got Iverson. He's going to come through. So he comes through. And now we set a big on big screen. Why do we set big on big screens? Is because when we set this screen right here, Caleb Wilson setting this screen, first off, big men usually don't understand how to navigate screens, especially on ball. Like how many, you know, if you're a 5-man, how many screens are you getting over under? You don't really understand these things. Another thing, 4 and 5s usually will switch. So now that he's setting this at an angle, and so the angle that he's setting it will always have the 5-man right here on his back once he turns around and rolls to the rim. Okay, so that's kind of what this action's for. And as he drives, like I said, he's going to be on his back. And as he drives, of course, he's going to say, let me step up and stop the man because I'm switching. And now we have here a lob and put him in a poster, right? He's going crazy. Like I said, 21-11. I think 11th is top 10. 11 rebounds is top 10 in the country right now as far as rebounding. So 6'11", freshman. I mean, he has it all. Like I said, I just wish he could be utilized a little more. We're seeing flashes. Coming out here, setting the screen, right? Curls, it doesn't get anything out of it. So we're dribbling around. Like I said, if you go, he's going to the NBA, like no question about it. But if you go to the NBA, you can't just stand down here and be just posting and holding and waiting. And this is what I'm saying. I wish, you know what I'm saying, Hubert Davis right here would have him in more pro style system because we could see what he could do as far as what it would translate. And then also he can develop. So once he gets there, he's not having these habits and guys are saying, get out here when he's never been out here. Right. But I mean, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's part of it. It's college basketball. And so, like I said, he's been camping out, posting up right here. I'm not saying he shouldn't do it like it's not effective. Because look, he's gonna hit with a great move right here. Right? I like the move. He's patient. That's a great sign, especially for someone who's 19 years old to be patient on the catch, not worried. Puts the ball down, shot fake, right? It's great footwork. I mean, that's footwork we've seen Kobe do. Tatum does it now. But just this little pivot, swing around, no travel. And good leg, right? Good touch at the rim. All high-level things, all things I'm liking. So now we're coming over here once again. North Carolina is really liking this 1-4 high, you know what I'm saying, little Iverson thing. So, okay, they're running it. And once again, they just have him down here in this dunker, which is cool, right? So we're coming up, catching it, trying to go high-low. It is open, but I can understand why he doesn't want to force it. So we drive, get to it, get some space. And I just feel like, once again, as a prospect, this is horrendous spacing, right? To really show what we can do. But it's still first possession in the game. It's fine. Moving it, set a screen, still bad spacing, but it's okay. We're good. He ends up getting to the spacing. He's going to get out, and that's good. He gets out. The roll man gets absorbed. He's slowly but surely getting out, right? Why not just get out here, right? Why not already be there? He's shooting 29% from 3, which is not crazy, but gets us one. The shot looks good. The elevation is good. The hands look good. So in my opinion, off the film I've watched, I don't think the stroke is bad. I just think it's probably a shot selection thing, which is usually the case, especially being in college. Once again, we're at this horn setup, right? So no Iverson, but we're going to the cross screen and come set this screen, right? And a good thing, you know what I'm saying, you would say, why doesn't he just run up here, create some movement, create some action, right? Lull guys to sleep, and you'll see that once he does this, he comes up here, he gets out. So this takes the roll man defender out. He doesn't recognize it, so he's not able to stop this roll. So we're going back. he's not here in time to get in on this short roll. So perfect. We set a good screen. He does a good job getting out. Big man's in cover, so there'll be a pocket pass right here. Perfect. And since he's not here in time, and you catch a 6'11" guy who's able to get downhill, ain't nothing you can do. And there's nothing that can happen. I can't do anything. You can't do anything. It's Rap City, right? So good. We get a steal. And once again, like, he's able to show off this versatility, run in transition. Good. Right? Now he doesn't make anything happen, but it just the comfortability of dribbling. Okay, scouts will see that. Okay, I like that. So we get it back to the point guard. And that's another thing. That still is a good trait. I said he gets nothing done with it. But a lot of bigs come down, and since it's their first time dribbling the ball, they want to do something, throw a full court pass, something crazy. So it's good to see the little discipline right there. Once again, we're going to get back to our 1-4 high. Right, coming off Iverson, clear this floor. And if you've been paying attention, this is that same play, right? We set a screen. Once again, how many bigs are used to navigating screens? And then, you know what I'm saying, even the four-man, what is he going to do? So he's always going to be behind him. We have a lay. Who is supposed to help on this when he's coming is probably this guy, but he's too busy looking here. So we're here. We come through, set a good one. He's going to want to step up, throw the lob, get fouled. Right? Good. It's a good play. It's a good play. It's a reasonable play. Running good elbow action is always good because we're already close to the rim running action. So really one dribble, you're at a dunk, you're at a lob, things like that. So that's always good. Now, once again, we're pushing in transition, showing our versatility. And he's a big man as far as being 6'11". But as you will know, my protocol is if no one's stopping you, go finish, right? And it's going to be a foul for the most part. Most refs see, even if a guy is not in guarding position, he's not in the right position, you know what I'm saying? He's already trying to make up for a mistake. Most of the time, they'll give you the foul. So now we're coming here. Good. Caleb Wilson right here. Okay, so what do we recognize? We recognize it's a zone, right? Nobody's really matched up with anybody. It's a zone. So what should you do as in a zone? A, spread the floor. But if you're someone who has any decision-making, any shooting ability, and Caleb Wilson does, and he's a big target, kind of want to roam right here. So that's what he ends up doing. He's roaming. Could be a look right here. Big man, he comes up, he takes his spot. He's low, right? Ball reversal. And I just like how they keep moving. Everybody's moving. Right, you don't want to be stagnant, nothing, good. And we keep moving the ball, we keep digging around, everybody keeps moving. We find a little pocket right here. Find a little pocket, turn around, float. And once again, these are not like, yeah, he's 6'11", so it might be a little easier, but it's touch up. A lot of people don't have touch. Little touch up, good job. Next possession, running once again, we're still up here in this horn section. Get a little kick out. He's trying to be, the Georgetown guy's trying to be very physical. So you feel him on your hip, tries to gamble. I don't know why, but we're going to turn and we're going to go to the rack. Going to turn. And now we see the defense collapse. So instead of barreling in here, he's 6'11". He could barrel in there and try to dunk in. It probably would be a foul. But he plays, once again, another thing. Okay, so I'm saying he can run a trans, saying he can decision make. Some of his decisions aren't the best decisions, but he can decision make. Another thing, 6'11", able to take a bump, stay on balance, and rise up and feel comfortable in his shot. So I did not know of Caleb Wilson until I broke down this film and not heard of him, but I heard a 21-11 at, you know, at currently number 12 ranked team in the country, North Carolina. I got to tap in. I got to see what he's talking about. So I'm glad I did. Here we go. Once again, a little screen up here. I guess it's getting redundant. And this is really just to clear. So what's probably going to be, if I had to assume, he's going to run the pipe cut. He's going to slip out. That's what I would assume. But let's see what we got. Nope, not what happens. We're going to come handoff, ball screen. He's clearing. So now we're looking for this. So we come down, get stopped. Pocket could be open, but he's right here. So we don't have nothing. Okay, we kick it. And once again, this is the stuff that makes these guys special. 6'11". I mean, you know, this is big time. Drives base, right? Spins. That's a bad shot. I don't care who you are. Like, it's not a good shot. It goes in. It's not a good shot. But once again, this is special. This is first round pick, right? These are things Demance is doing this. These are major plays. There's not much I would say he could do better on this. You know, it's late clock. It's a bad shot though. I'm not emphasizing that's a good shot. But great. Right. And I'm just trying to highlight how special it is. Now, as we can see in that video or in that clip, he can force a little bit. He will force shots. And I do think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like they're not really teaching them. They're not really putting them in actions that are pro level actions. The little elbow screen is good and it gets buckets, but is that always going to be there? These are things that we're relying on. And let me show you right here what I'm saying. All right. So 25 seconds left in the clock. A lot of open space right here. So, okay, I don't mind you attacking, but he's getting to a lot of these, right? Just very tough ones off not really a move being made. And these are the shots that, first off, he's high usage. If you're going to score 21 points a game, you have to take bad shots. Bad shots are going to be part of it. If you're going to be a potential top 15, top 20 pick, you're going to have high usage. You got to get these things you got to get them out of your system. You know what I'm saying? You got to experiment all these things. I'm okay with it. I just feel like he's doing this a lot, right? I'm not going to put 30 clips of him doing this. I just feel like he's forcing, once again, 26 on the clock. He does force a lot. I mean, we really have nothing. And so we're just throwing something up, right? It's not a foul. And if it is a foul, as a ref, you shouldn't call that because it's not basketball, right? So he's doing a lot of forcing, and it just is what it is. Like I said, it's part of it. I just think, once again, we're putting him in situations where he's always on the block. They're gonna be 4 shots. But now, once again, I want to highlight how good he is, right? Transition plays, dunks. These are the highlights. These are things that catch his eyes, that catch his attention, right? These things that get you drafted, okay? But those shots I just showed are what get you on the bench and what gets you, what I'm saying, not to fulfill your full potential, right? These things are beautiful. These things are great. But a lot of guys can do this in this day and age, right? A lot of guys can do this who want to be top 15 draft picks is what I'm saying. Once again, no negativity, just talking, just trying to show the game. But this is the last clip, and this is what I do like about him. High motor guy. So we get into one of these tough situations, 1-on-2, just really throwing it up. But he's so athletic as far as long arms, can hoop, can jump, quick second jump. That he's able to just get this ball back and go right back up with it and get a tough finish. Once again, these are not things that you can rely on. I don't think that's really reliable. You go in there with Daniel Gafford and, what I'm saying, all the bigs in the NBA. I'm really not going for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like Hooper Davis could get him more pro look, shots. But is what it is. I'm not complaining about it. I just think, maybe it could stunt his growth is the right thing to say. But anyway, I appreciate you watching the breakdown. I think it was good. I like Caleb Wilson. I like what he's doing. Hell of a talent. I think North Carolina can have a good season. I don't think they'll go far in the tournament at any rate. But I enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, please like the video, drop a subscribe for me, drop a comment. What do you think of Caleb Wilson? And tap in with me, man.